Hey guys, and welcome back to another segment of History Heroes. Here we talk about a particular human rights movement, and today we're discussing the Me Too movement. What is the Me Too movement? Well, it was initially founded in 2006 by an advocate for women based in New York, Tarana Burke. She was recently named the Person of the Year in 2017 by Time magazine, as well as earning the Right Hour Pride for Courage and the Senior Director of Girls for Gender Equity. And for our younger viewers, the term sexual assault means if someone says something sexual with intention to make you feel uncomfortable or touches your body unconsensually. And you might be wondering how it took off. Well, the phrase originated on Twitter when actress Alyssa Milano tweeted, and I quote, "If you've been sexually harassed or assaulted, write me too," as a reply to this tweet. This was in hopes to spread awareness, support others, and create a space where survivors can feel safe. Within 2 days, millions of those commented and spread to Facebook, where 12 million posts were shared. According to Very Well Mind, to name a few, it created a place for survivors to share their stories, promoted a stronger community, and broke the silence around the issue. To achieve the goals of empowering sexually assaulted victims, the organisation have done it in person, on social media, and online. Specifically in Australia, the Me Too movement has inspired those to protest, wearing all black and holding signs like "Enough is enough," as well as an initial tweet which spread like wildfire through the internet, getting attention from young people. Majority of its growth was due to the Alyssa Milano tweet, which assisted in gaining exposure for many people. In particular, several sexual abuse claims against Harvey Weinstein in 2017 gained much attention through social media. This led to 13 more women speaking up about their sexual assault against Weinstein. In addition, Gretchen Carlson made allegations against the head of Fox News regarding sexual assault. And a chain of people began talking about their stories, including the claims against Dr. Larry Nassar, who was faced in court by the allegations of 150 women. The organisation worked tirelessly to bring justice to survivors and achieved considerably, although they did face some handful of struggles. Over to you, Lisa.
I am standing in front of a farm, which is one of the groups of people that are protected by the American government against sexual assault, according to Chicago Bound, along with domestic workers, interns, and independent contractors, etc. Although change is struck in progressive places like New York and California, where they are going into meticulous depth of their sexual harassment laws in the workplace.
Thanks, Lisa. Despite these struggles, many achievements have been made for the Me Too movement. Like the case made against Kevin Spacey, helps the public to understand that this also affects men, therefore breaking the stereotype. As well as publicizing that individuals who are members of the LGBTQIA+ community are heavily targeted. In this statistic, it shows that men that are homosexual are 6 times likelier to experience sexual violence than a heterosexual man, which is similar to the statistics of homosexual women. Since the hashtag was shared on large social media platforms, it allows many different graphics to view the information, which spreads awareness and allows survivors to break their silence and break the stigma around sexual assault and harassment. As a result of the widespread media attention, British celebrities like Emma Watson, Keira Knightley, Emma Thompson donated over $1 million to 7 women's organizations, including Me Too. The world map shows North America, several parts of Europe, and Australia as countries that are being heavily influenced the most by the Me Too movement. What all these countries have in common is they're progressive and forward-thinking, whereas countries with strict government and are underdeveloped are shown with little to no colour. The movement was effective to a certain extent since it allowed countless women and men to speak out against sexual harassment and abuse. Like previous mentions, the allegations made against Kevin Spacey, head of Fox News producer, and especially Dr. Larry Nassar, with 150 women opposing him in court. The donations made by major British celebrities to Me Too and other women's organizations. The Alyssa Milano tweet really allowed the movement to take off, and I believed that without that, it would not have gained so much widespread attention by media and political coverage. It has been the cause of gender tension, particularly in the workplace, in a survey performed by Harvard Business Review. Directly after the spike in the movement, showing increased agreement that men are reluctant to include the opposed gender in social settings. In a survey recorded in 2019, they say that 19% of men said they were more reluctant to hire attractive women. 21% said that they were reluctant to hire women for jobs involving close personal relations with men, and 27% said they avoided one-on-one meetings with female colleagues. Thank you for joining today's episode of History Heroes.